all these riots, like I remember with the farmers' protests, there's a lot of outside money coming in to break India. I remember the pop singer, she was paid like $2 million to tweet against the BJP government and their farmers, and the farmers. And it's like, there's a lot of funding and breaking India forces going on. But what I've noticed is that usually the rioting somehow is always pinned on Hindus above all the other religions that are involved. Why?
Yeah. Look, it's narrative. I think a lot of it has to do with the nature of the BJP. Essentially, the BJP is the party of the middle classes, the classes emancipated by Narasimha Rao's economic reforms in 1991, individually liberated. And so they are a bit crude at expressing themselves. They're not very articulate. They don't play that high level game that so called intellectuals play. I mean, let's face it, The Guardian is essentially a glorified public toilet. I've been to public toilets in India that smell better than The Guardian's editorial pages. But The Guardian has an aura of intellect, self conferred intellect, right? So it's like every dictatorship that identifies as the People's Democratic Republic of. It's what Voltaire said about the Holy Roman Empire. Of course, Voltaire was an idiot, but that's a different matter. It was neither holy nor Roman, not an empire. I think if you go back into Germanic history, you'll know exactly why it had to be named the Holy Roman Empire. But let's put it down to Voltaire being an idiot. But let's face it, no People's Democratic Republic has ever either been People's Democratic or a republic in any sense of that word. So this is Guardian's intellect like that. This is Haaretz in Israel's intellect like that. This is the Washington Post to the New York Times intellect like that. The problem is a lot of our population is Anglophone and they seek validation in Anglophone media, right? But it affects all of them. Like in Delhi, for example, you have two French magazines, Le Monde and Le Figaro. Now, Le Monde, we know, is The Guardian. It's the public toilet of Paris. Le Figaro, which is run by Dassault, which is the Mirage and Rafale makers' family, Serge Dassault's family, is meant to be right of center. And yet their correspondents in India are the same kind of Guardian and Le Monde approved lefty schmucks who have a vested interest, who can't speak a word of Hindi, who do not understand local nuance, who depend on local handlers who are ideologically selected to report back home to their French audiences. What do you do in that case? I've had people from Agence France Presse saying, look, I went and covered it. The point is, I can't write a contrary story because it will seem like an attack on my colleagues. So there is an Omerta code out there. There is this thing that you need to conform. And this is what I find most surprising, that these people claim to be the voice of democracy and dissent, and yet they are the most intolerant towards democracy and dissent.
Yes. No, absolutely. I want to.
For them, dissent is what they certify as dissent. Anything that disagrees with them is fascism, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia. You name the gripe of the
Yes.
day, and I'm sorry, my boy wants attention. So yes.
Which one? Hello. Oh, sweet. Oh, he's adorable. Oh, he's gorgeous.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content, and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.